going on, everybody? Tonight, something brand new. Firehouse subs. So they just came out with a collaboration effort with Hot Ones. So they have two different sandwiches you can get. This one is the spicy dill hook and ladder. They also have the zesty garlic hook and ladder. So the hook and ladder sandwich is one of their standard subs you can order from them, and they've spiced both versions up with a collaboration from Hot Ones. And so I got the one that was most intriguing to me, but also from what I've found to be the hotter of the two. So the spicy dill hook and ladder, which is what this is: smoked turkey, honey ham, pepper jack cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, deli mustard, Firehouse Hero hot sauce, and Hot Ones the Last Dab Reaper edition. So from what I understand is that the pickles, because it didn't mention pickles there, so I don't know. Okay. Is saturated basically in the Hot Ones Reaper edition sauce, right? I mean, that's kind of what my take is on it. I could be wrong. I think that's how it went. I think there's the Firehouse hot sauce on the sandwich, but also the pickles on here, the dill pickles, are brined in the Hot Ones Reaper edition sauce. And I'm not super familiar with the Last Dab Reaper edition, to be honest with you. I've had a few Last Dab sauces, and I have the Last Dab experience sauce that I need to review. I just haven't gotten to it. Anyway, that's what we have. Brand new. If you're interested, the other option you have for this collaboration is the zesty garlic hook and ladder, which has all the same things because it's that basic sandwich with the added heat. But that has garlic chips, mayo, and Hot Ones the classic garlic Fresno sauce on it. So supposedly not as warm, spicy as this one. It's expensive. I got a large because this is going to be my dinner tonight, but large spicy dill hook, I got it on wheat bread, $16.45 through the drive-thru. That's an expensive sub sandwich, but hey, we're here. So with most places and Firehouse, you get a pickle on the side with your sandwich. They're now offering, you can get the spicy dill plank, which is what I got, which is what's supposed to be on the sandwich. So I wanted to try that for sure without all the other ingredients, just to see how spicy is this thing. Let's give it a shot. You can see right down there at the bottom, right here, you can see a little bit of the sauce that's kind of stayed with it. Let's try it. Ooh. Okay. Yep. Wow. Good job. It's got legit Reaper heat to it. You can almost taste the Reaper in it. If you're familiar with the flavor of Reaper peppers, it has that. Wow, that's shocking. So there was a, when you order it, like if you want to order this sub like on Uber Eats or whatever, particularly Uber Eats because that's what I looked at, it had like a little warning. Not necessarily a warning, it just was saying, if you're sensitive to Reaper pepper, blah, 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 maybe not. And the taste of that pickle just by itself, that has legit heat to it. That is well done. It's surprising. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be subpar or below. That exceeds expectations for me. That is really good. There's a good warmth going on, and I could sense it and taste it immediately. You know what I mean? So let's try the sandwich. Oh, I didn't get the bottom half of the sandwich. Bear with me, friends. Big onions. So it looks to have everything on there. It's kind of what we're looking at here. You can see the pickle there. Can see some of the hot sauce on there. Let's try it. I mean, right off the bat, if anything, it's absolutely delicious. The cheese, the ham really go well together. This is an absolutely delicious sandwich. A little bit of that pickle. It's warm too, which I really like. It's not hot like you would get sometimes like a hot sub. It's just warm to perfection. This is done really well. And I'm not normally a big ham guy. I like ham. It has its place. I can fucks with it, blah, blah, blah. But it wouldn't be something I would normally order on like a sandwich like this, right? But it's really good. The turkey, the ham, that hot sauce or whatever that is, really nice. I didn't add anything extra. It's lacking, though, in the pickle department. I'm not seeing much pickle here. I might have ate the entire little piece of pickle that was on this half of the sandwich. So I would suggest, if you're seeking spice, right, like I am, right? I mean, I'm seeking a good sandwich as well, but I'm seeking spice overall here. And you got to get the pickle on the side. Just eat that plain. It'll get you a nice warmth in the mouth. It's still continuing as I eat this sandwich, even though I'm not seeing any. Okay, there it is. My bad. My bad, friends. There it is. There's the pickle spear. Okay, I didn't see it. The bread has a nice toast to it. Not really a full-on crunch, but a nice warmth and a nice toast. All the ingredients seem really fresh. There is a little bit of a sweet factor in there, kind of right up front. I'm guessing that's coming from the Firehouse hot sauce that's there. I'm not real familiar with that sauce, so I don't know what the flavor profile of that is per se, but I'm just I'm guessing that that's what that is. If this sandwich had horseradish on it, I mean, it's a great sandwich. There's no complaints here, other than the fact I'm just, there's no heat building, compounding, doing anything to me. It's still the same level and possibly gone down a little bit from when I ate just that pickle plank by itself before I reviewed the sandwich. And so that tells me, I almost didn't do that right off the jump because I wanted to take a bite or two of the sandwich. But I didn't think that pickle was going to be as spicy as it actually was. So that's why I did it in that order. But I'm not picking up much spice on the sandwich, right? So again, my normal complaint with spicy fast food items such as this and McDonald's and Arby's and just the whole accoutrement and everything is that, like, alone sometimes it has a little bit of a spice, a little bit of a kick to it, which is phenomenal. But there's not enough of it mixed with all this bread, meat, lettuce, tomato, onion, sauce, blah, 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 to give you enough of a burn or enough of a heat. Now, some people might get that. I'm not. It's not building anymore. It's not doing anything by eating this half of this sandwich. And I don't think by eating the other half it's going to, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save you that time. But I would buy a jar of those pickles like that, because the way that they got that to infuse in the pickle. I've had many spicy pickles, and from micro farms, small batch growers, different people that grow super hots that I deal with and know, when they make pickles, their shit comes out spicy like that, right? But when you buy, or when I have ever bought in a jar at the store of a spicy pickle, even Dave's, it's just not really there. It's like it almost doesn't get infused enough into the pickle itself. That pickle I had right off the jump, it had something to it. I would buy a jar of that. Again, not overwhelming for me, so I'm sure these are the same pickles on here. I just need more of them to get that same kind of thing. And plus they're like the pickle planks, so they're real smooth and thin. It's not like a full-on spear of a dill pickle that you pull out where you get a crunch. And maybe that's why it infused so good, is because they are just so thin that there's not much to infuse with, I guess. Overall, great sandwich. Yeah. So there you have it. I'm going to eat this other half right now. Bet on that. But I'm going to do it off camera and save you the time, because I don't think, like I said, by eating this other half, that spice is going to build anymore. Most people could enjoy this sandwich by itself. Eating the pickle by itself with no other ingredients, it has some real heat to it. If I would eat 10 of those, I probably would have got a solid burn going. You know what I mean? And again, that's a lot, but they're super thin. It's not a lot, you know, but I would have really got a nice burn going, possibly a nose run. That's the kind of spice that was actually in that. You could taste that sauce. Now, I've never, that I can remember, tried that specific sauce that they're using, the Hot Ones Reaper Edition. But I could tell that was a warm sauce that they used. I could pretty much almost pinpoint that was a Reaper flavor coming through, and that all on itself is remarkable. You know what I mean? I don't taste the same thing that I tasted there with the pickle by itself that I do on the sandwich, and so that's a little disappointing. So I would suggest getting your sandwich, because you're going to be good. It's phenomenal. But when they give you the free pickle on the side, go ahead and don't be scared and get that Reaper pickle, or get the spicy pickle plank there, as opposed to just the normal dill or whatever, and give that a shot all on its own. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think you'll be surprised with how good the sandwich is. But I think you'll be underwhelmed, at least for me and chili heads and stuff, that there's not a lot of heat there. But the pickle by itself, not bad. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.